Okay, I wasn't on the.
Okay, good
I was
evening, our
typing
lovely
something.
viewers. This is your show, The Network with Pofadino, and we really apologize for last week. We were not able to come your way, but this week we are here. And today I have one of the amazing guys I've ever known in network marketing. Even before I joined network marketing, like I was kind of studying him from afar, but he didn't know I was studying him from afar. And he's one of the
Wow.
craziest, craziest dude I've ever met. Like in his organization, like his energy matches up with his name because his name is Energy. So, bro, welcome on the show.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate the opportunity being here, and thank you for having me as well.
And it's an honor having you on the show. Uh, Being in this industry, there are some people I look up to, like I mean, in peers that I look up to, and I look up to people like you. I look up to people like
Wow.
Boss Ahin. I look up to people like Oten, Tuga, Mula, and people like that. And your energy is like massive. So to have you on the show this evening, bro, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. So
Thank God.
for the sake of our fans, could you tell us who you are so they can know who you are?
Okay. All right. So quickly, Emmanuel Eneji. I'm a photographer and a cinematographer and a fitness enthusiast and also a health and wellness enthusiast.
Wow.
And I'm a networker as well. I come from a family of four, and I'm a Nigerian.
Sure, sure.
So there was a bit of reverb there.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm a Nigerian from Cross River State precisely.
Okay, okay. So this collaboration could have been Sarkodie featuring MI or Sarkodie Nice Prince. Because today there is going to be a lot of bars on the show this evening. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
please,
yeah.
if you are
Value
watching,
only.
yeah, I would advise anyone watching to get a pen and a paper to jot down something because with this guy on the show, it's going to be massive. So tell us what inspired you to join network marketing?
Okay. Well, for me, there are several factors that came into play. For one, since 2015, like my background basically, growing up, I was never really trained in, the area of business, and the idea of following your passion was kind of, how should I put this? It wasn't something that was really, really, emphasized that if you follow your passion, if you follow things you have interest in, you would be able to make it in life. So it was the whole trying to find a way out of the, basically putting it this way, the lie I was told when I was growing up that I had
Sure,
to go to
sure.
school, get a job, end up getting married. And I saw that play out for my, yeah, I saw that play out for my dad.
Yeah,
And he was a very, very prolific person in the society, but at the end of his service to, the nation and everything, there was really nothing to show for it. He had nothing running for him outside of the civil service. And I found out that it was a norm in my area that everybody was pushing towards the civil service or getting some corporate job, and nobody was actually happy. But when I looked at the entrepreneurs, I see that these are people who were living life with total freedom. They had the ability to do one thing, and that is the most powerful tool I think every human has, which is to create.
word, word.
Basically, to create. So I saw the lifestyle, and going to school, I wasn't really, you know, inclined towards the conventional things people were studying, and the things I wanted to study needed specialized training, like a year, short courses, and you just get your certificate and you're done.
Sure, sure,
But
sure.
going through that whole hassle of, trying to finish up with school and try to find something to, you know, build on basically for myself. In the course of all that, I realized so many things, and some of them did not add up until 2015 when my dad passed. And I
Okay.
was forced to make a decision for myself on how I was going to survive, basically, because, like I said, he was a prolific person in the society. He had gotten to the position of being a deputy governor in my state in Nigeria.
Wow. Wow.
And for someone to attain that level, you know, basically in society, they look at you like someone who has achieved so much. But he had nothing to show for it. There was
So
no will.
on paper, he was doing great, but in reality, it was
Yes,
a different ball game together.
it was a struggle for him. It was a struggle for him,
Wow.
battling with
Wow.
taking care of the family, the extended family, and every other person who just
Yeah,
felt, oh,
that thing
because
about us Africans, man, is
exactly they're on your
yeah,
neck. So there was a whole lot of factors that came into play for him not actually being comfortable after retirement with the little funds he was trying to manage. And it left him in a ditch when his last, and sadly, based on how he had lived his life, his last 5 years were the only time I actually got to bond with him and him getting to know me as a person, as his child. And I looked at all these things and felt like, am I actually going to go through this same saga with my own child, like having to work the 9 to 5 every day? I'm not around. I
true,
don't know what's going
true.
on in his or her life.
Yeah.
And like I said, there were many factors, and this was one of them.
Wow.
And
Wow.
second factor was I needed a source of income. And being a photographer and a cinematographer, self-trained, I literally put myself through, rigorous training, not supervised by anybody, but just I
Okay.
did one thing before I found out what the principle was in, you know, um, network marketing, which was follow the tracks left by successful people. So what I did was I actually went online looking at all the photographers who were the top and the best in the world, looked at what they
Okay.
did
Oh,
and found styles that they sat well with me, and I decided
okay.
to learn from these people and see how I can create my own style from their trainings.
Sure.
And
Sure.
giving myself some time, I was able to learn, and I became good at the art. But
Awesome.
the
Awesome.
business side of it now, which I felt, okay, since my dad has passed and I have to monetize something to create, a source of income for myself, being photography, I was still living hand to mouth because if I don't get a call for my job, and I'm someone who's trying to create that exposure for myself, so I did a lot of free jobs, I did a lot of underpaid jobs, and it's not like I had something else running. This is what I was surviving on. So I was basically living hand to mouth and hoping on the next client to call me. And most of them, based on familiarity and feeling like, okay, I'm just doing this for fun. They don't really
Yeah,
need to
that thing.
pay
You
me.
see, and that thing collapses business like massively. But so
I
because he's my
struggled, bro.
friend, like, oh, let me do it for free. Like, so
Yeah,
even if he's
yeah,
going to pay the exact amount that the person is supposed to pay, he wouldn't pay you as he's supposed, all because he knows you.
exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. And that really drained me a whole lot. I struggled with trying to build my business. Someone who has known nothing about, entrepreneurship, nobody to guide in that vein. So I was really, really looking for a way out, and I kept on studying, the latest trends in entrepreneurship. I saw that the world was going digital, and I was looking for the next best option to catch up with the evolving, era. And online businesses popped up. I started looking into cryptocurrencies. I started looking at um, yeah, bro. I was like, I had to find a way outside of photography and cinematography
oh,
to make some money for myself, because trying to build a brand for five
yourself.
to 5 to 10 years before I get to the level of exposure where I'm being paid well. Not like I doubted myself, but I knew the kind of
It will take
photography
time. Yeah.
yes, and the kind of photography I was doing was not what I intended to do with photography. I'm someone who looks
Okay.
at photography as his way of expressing art.
Okay.
Okay, so if
That's
I'm
good.
doing a shoot with you and people don't understand that's how I operate. So the people who think I'm doing commercial photography, when I do stuff with them, they keep on rushing me like, "Hey, where are my pictures? I
Okay.
need my photos," and they don't know that I'm taking my time to create. My
Sure.
initial
Sure.
intention with everything was to, create art pieces and have exhibitions and sell my pieces, and they're
Okay.
art connoisseurs. So if people want your product or your service, they would pay for it. And I knew who my target market would be. But now doing the conventional commercial photography just to stay afloat financially, it led me to doing so many things. Events, I don't like to do events, but I do them because that's where money is in the commercial
To
side,
come.
and
That's true.
a whole lot of different things. So I was actually looking for a way out that I wouldn't have to constantly work to make money, but
Work.
I'll be making
Okay.
money.
Sure.
That was one other factor because I understood that's how successful people operate. So I was looking
That's
for
true.
things along that vein, but I wasn't looking for anything that would make me get rich quick. Yeah, I wasn't
Yes,
looking
and
for
that's
it
that's
because
that's
if
idea like bring money, go and sleep and earn money. Like I don't know why people like keep falling for that thing.
it doesn't
21st
work, it
century.
doesn't
Come on,
work.
guys.
Yeah, it doesn't work. So
Yeah.
that was one of the major factors, like having that financial freedom, having time freedom, and also being someone who, coming from the kind of background I did, and my society, us as Africans generally, we eat wrong. So we are exposed to a whole lot of health factors that we don't even
True.
know is
True.
going on with us, and we just feel, oh, it's old age, or
Sure. Sure.
maybe some random spiritual issues. But it's just what we are eating, and our
Yeah,
lifestyle
we,
based
we
on
we tend to
physical
attribute
activity.
everything to spirituality in our
Exactly,
part of the
bro.
world.
So,
Yeah,
and it's all caused by us. Even the financial problems is us. It's not anybody chasing us from the village. It's wrong
that's
life
true.
choices.
That's true.
So I actually had an injury that led me to um, stopping exercises, basically. So if people see me do what I do these days, they're like, okay, they don't understand how a fat kid just went to what I am now. But I had
Sure.
an injury that made me stop doing sports. So I gained a lot of weight. I became too heavy for my age. As at the age of 10, I was weighing close to 100 kg. And
Wow.
my body was too heavy for my knees, which was where the injury was. I had tendinitis due to an impact injury. And I struggled with that for a long time, for over 8 years. So I know what I went through. At one time, I ran the distance of about 50 meters, and I literally passed out.
Whoa.
And I woke up in a private clinic here in my state, Calabar, and after the ran test and everything, they found out that I had cholesterol. My fat had started to block some arteries, and that the only thing, it's not like I had an issue, but I just needed to start working on my weight and my feeding. So that
Okay.
that is one part that triggered me into my health and wellness, enthusiasm. Because almost dying from being
At that
overweight
tender
at a young
age.
age,
Yeah.
yes, I became very conscious of anything health. So I did a lot of studies, and I've done a lot of experiments, myself, before I could say, okay, this thing works. And it's not because I read it, it's because I've experienced it. So health was one of the reasons that brought me towards
To
network
network
marketing
marketing.
as well.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
Yes.
I
Financial freedom, time freedom, and health. Those are the things
sure.
that
Sure.
dragged me
Sure.
towards the industry.
Sure, sure. I really like your story. I think I should have a time and do a full footage about your story, so you could tell your story to the world. Yeah, because it is really inspiring. Uh, like looking at, and you are very smart because there are lots of people they've seen their dads like going to work like 9 to 5, 9 to 5. They come on pension, they don't have
Yes.
anything, and they still want to follow that trend. And like as kid as you were able to like let like learn very fast and know that if I follow this trend, maybe I'm going to end up like my dad, and you're able to create a different path for yourself. And I give you thumbs up on that. And also like looking at the society and thinking about not even working and still making money, it's very, very, very impressive, bro. And that is all network. That is what network marketing is about. And people don't get it,
True,
the
true.
concept of network marketing. So
They don't.
the purpose of this show is to educate the world about network marketing, especially in Africa. In Europe, in America, are well endowed in network marketing. But in our part of the world, anything that is related to network marketing, they think it's a scam.
Red flags.
Yeah, they think it's a scam. So, guys, please, if you are watching, make sure you share the page to your friends. Let them join. Because today's topic is going to be awesome. And if you are streaming on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed. So, if you are streaming on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. And let's keep the numbers going. Help us reach 1K. That is our first target by the end of next 3 months. So help us reach 1K. And it is easy. We can do it as a team. So let us push it as we are doing. Bro, before I
Yeah.
ask my next question, please, I want everyone watching to know that this show is not designed for a particular network marketing company. It's not designed for a particular network marketing company. It's designed for all network marketers because we want to make the grounds fertile for all of us so that everyone can win in his or her respective organization or industry. So whether you're from industry A, industry B, we are all working together to fertilize this land for all of us.
Hmm.
So it is not designed for a particular network marketing company. So let us all support the movement. There are a lot of things that will come up as time goes on. So, bro, tell us today's topic is network marketing and Ponzi schemes.
Yeah.
And network marketing and Ponzi scheme look alike, like they look so much alike that people easily fall for Ponzi schemes and they end up saying network marketing is a scam. That is what is
Yes.
happening in
Yes.
our society. And this is a question I ask anyone who comes on the show. That uh, I believe whatever that you are doing, you must have knowledge in that thing, and you can't do something without knowledge. That means you are not doing
True.
it well. So,
True.
my question to you is: to you, what is network marketing in your own terms? And after telling us what network marketing is, then you try to explain to us what Ponzi scheme is so that we can get to know the difference between the two. So, what is network marketing and what is Ponzi scheme, according to you?
Okay. So for me, what I've come to know as network marketing is a business model whereby a company averts doing advertisements and trying to promote their products through the orthodox forms, media and everything, and rather companies with their service or product use the main tool, which is word of mouth, and have people use their products and share their results to gain more sales. That's putting it very simply. So basically, a network marketing company is a company that has a product or a service, and they engage in having people do peer-to-peer talks about their business model, about their product. And for every sale that goes on through that particular system, they compensate the member or the distributor who was able to help share that information or create that awareness about the company
Yeah,
from the sale that was made. Whereby a
sure,
Ponzi scheme, I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. A
sure.
Ponzi scheme is what we know as pyramid schemes. People typically confuse pyramid schemes for network marketing because of
Yeah,
the
because it
the
also has
system.
that pyramid shape.
Yes, exactly. But
Yeah.
every organization has that pyramid shape. It's
Thank
just the
you.
fundamental, yes, it's
Word,
just the fundamental structure of how
word.
business models operate. Yes, there's always going to be the CEO, there's always going to be the co-founders, the
Even
managers,
even in churches, that's
in churches you
same.
have the same hierarchy going on.
Yeah,
So it's a normal thing. So I don't know why people shy away from it, but people need to know and understand.
sure.
But now using that same structure, what these people do is Ponzi schemes rather. instead of having a service or product, they ask people to invest their money into money doubling schemes, whereby you put in X amount of money, and let's say you put in 5,000 US dollars today, okay, and you're
Sure.
expected to get 500,000 US dollars in 2 weeks by doing nothing, just by putting your money into the system. And the way they make people feel like this system pays is they get people to come in, and then the first set of people position themselves and bring in more people, and they take the money from these people and pay the ones who were already in the system, and they
Sure.
just keep on repeating the system till the people in the middle feel like, okay, this is a system that's working, and maybe going for higher investments. And all of a
Definitely.
sudden these systems disappear with people's money, because the first set of people
Sure.
who started it just wanted to rope in people and take their money.
Sure.
There's no service, there's no
Sure.
products. They just tell people, put your money into this thing, and in X amount of time, you're going to get returns. By
Sure.
doing what is the question I always ask.
That is it.
Whereby you understand in the network marketing business, and this is why people run from network marketing business, is to Ponzi schemes, because of the promise of not doing anything and getting paid.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
Although there are people who still make people believe that in network marketing, it operates like a Ponzi scheme, whereby you just get your money into the system, get some products, and
Then you sleep.
you just sit back and relax. You understand? And also,
Yes.
they have the ones who modify it a bit and become hunters and raise more hunters. So they
Sure.
bring people into the business, and once they get the commission for bringing these people, they leave them with no training, no
Sure.
guidance, and they're on to get the
Sure.
next person into the system. So these people
Sure.
now feel like the whole system doesn't work. It's fake. They told me I was going to make so much money, and it doesn't work.
Sure.
Nobody told
So
them they had to work. Nobody told them they
from
had to
from
build.
sure. From what you are saying, it's like we, the network marketers, in a way have also contributed for people believing that it's a Ponzi scheme because I am
Yes,
sure most
yes,
of us during our prospecting or our education or our presentation, we make it looks as if that you don't have to put in the work, you just have to sign up and that is it. And
exactly.
that
Yeah,
is
and
what we
that's
must.
really wrong.
Sure. So every that's what we must do as network marketers. We must make sure we give quality education. We must make sure we give
Yes,
quality
yes,
education. And I thank you so much for hammering on that thing. Like uh, you must put in the work before you can make it. And now I don't
yes.
know if you have realized, it's like people have come to the knowledge that uh, Ponzi scheme, you invest and you are not giving any sets of products, and
Mm-hmm.
at the end of 2 weeks, just as you said, you are giving some amount of money. Now we have
Yeah.
seen some companies also coming up, okay, which has the network marketing scheme plus that Ponzi scheme thing. Like, so they'll tell you that, oh, when you sign up, you are going to be given this amount of products, and at the end of every, let's say, 3 days, you'll be paid this amount of money. How
Mm-hmm.
can
Mm-hmm. I've
we
seen a couple of these things.
Yes, how can we categorize these sorts of businesses? Because personally, I've spoken to a lot of people on that. I'm asking you because I really want us to educate our audience. They claim they are into e-commerce. When you probe them further, they go like, oh, they are into network marketing. So they've been hanging on the tails of e-commerce and network marketing. And from what I know, e-commerce does not operate like that. Uh, Network marketing does not operate like that. So I think they are trying to combine the Ponzi scheme and the network marketing to bring up a new thing. Uh, what is your take on that as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, as a network marketer?
Okay. So basically, what I know is that any system that requires you, it calls itself a network marketing business, and requires you not to do any work and still get returns, it's a red flag for me. Automatically, it's a red flag, because there is no network marketing without networking. So basically,
Sure,
all these guys are doing is marketing or sales. They're just doing sales and roping people in. and borderline telling them that okay, this is just e-commerce. So what me I know is that when it comes to a network marketing company, it stands as that. When it comes to e-commerce, e-commerce stands at that. There's no bringing the two of them to the same spot. The only way they can work together is when it comes to strategizing as a networker. Now, what I mean by that is if you have a service or if you have products that your company offers, you can use e-commerce as a strategy or a tool to move the product and make money and also recycle into your business. That's, it's just an idea for people who are into the field. But
Yeah.
saying okay, the company has this and you're not required to refer anybody, you can still make money without referrals. Come on, think about it. It's a trend, it's a pattern. You've
Think
seen
about it.
people get hurt.
There's
Yes,
this
you've
guy
seen
in
people get
Nigeria,
hurt by
Josh.
this.
There's this guy in Nigeria. I don't know, a comedian, an Instagram comedian. That think about it. I don't know
It's
if you
just too
see.
funny.
Yes,
I
he
think
he
it's
he
just too
says like,
funny.
yes, he creates something like, just put words together and he go like, think about it. Yeah,
I think I know
yeah,
him. I think I do know who you're talking about.
sure,
But yeah,
sure,
that's
sure.
that's the thing. So personally, I do not advise anybody to get into something that they tell you you're not going to have to build to make money from. Because look at it, every traditional business started with an organization, and that
Sure.
organization had to build to get momentum. And these are things that happen in the network marketing business. You build to get
Yeah.
momentum, and with that momentum, you start to grow. Then you can scale, and expand. That is, it's just a normal principle and a normal way businesses start up and grow to see success. So when they tell
Yeah.
you, oh, it's just going to be rosy from the start, as soon as you just get your capital in, you start to see ROI. There is nowhere, and I repeat, there is nowhere that actually works. So it might work for a
And
period of time, and then boom, you're struck with the
that's that
tragedy that, oh, the
that's so true.
company is gone or something has happened.
That's
So
so
just
true.
beware.
And I keep saying that uh it is the human beings and the product that brings monies into the system. So if
Yes,
there
it's a
is a
people
product,
business.
sure, if even you have a product and you are not bringing people on board, because at least you have to have a consumer and you don't have any consumer, but you claim you have products and we don't know who is consuming the product, then definitely
Exactly.
yes, you are just taking the wrong path. So this is
And
a
I need
warning
to,
to,
sorry, I need to put this out there. Sorry to cut you,
sure,
but I need to put this out there so
go
that
ahead.
it's really clear. In network marketing, the basis of this business is to create a system that will give you financial freedom passively, not actively. You don't actually have to keep working at a certain point in your network marketing business. But when you
Yeah,
start up, it starts off as a job. You have
that
active
is it.
income. Now, when you've built a culture around your organization and people find the activities you do duplicatable, they start to act on their own without your guidance based on the fact that you've put them through proper training and mentorship. So these people now have this as second nature. They know that this is how easy it is, this is how I can blend it with my lifestyle. And they run their business regardless of you who introduced them as their sponsor.
Sure,
So
sure.
that is the basis of a network marketing organization: duplication. Having people who are doing is if like a simple things repeatedly over a period of time.
That's it. That's it.
you know that's
That's it.
basically it. So in a proper network marketing organization, you find out that somebody would own a single account that he's operating on, and now he is introducing business smart individuals to his organization, and they
Sure,
duplicate his or her actions, and it just keeps going down the generational line in that organization.
sure,
But then
sure,
you now
sure.
have these systems that tell you one person can have multiple accounts in a system, in a
And
network
like,
marketing system or platform.
I don't
And
know, like,
just stop and think about this. If the company is making money from the sales and the product moving, if one person in that, so to speak, pyramid you're looking at has over 10 or 20 of those accounts, where's the duplication coming from?
that is it.
How is the company making sales with one person
Thank you.
being in multiple places? So let's think about this while we get introduced to all
Sure,
these
sure, sure, sure.
schemes. Be
Thank,
smart
thank,
about it.
thank you for clearing that thing up. Like you are doing amazingly well. And just as I was saying like in the industry, it is humans and products that keeps the business running. So you can't have
Sure, sure.
the products and no humans. You can't have humans and no products. It does not work that way.
Yes.
And if you find yourself in an institution like that, please advise yourself. We can't tell you to stop, but what we can tell you is to advise yourself. Please, if you are watching, make sure you send in your comments, you send in your questions, so that you be cleared on network marketing and Ponzi schemes, because a lot of people have been scammed, all in the name of Ponzi schemes. A lot of people have been scammed, all in the
Yes.
name of
And they
Ponzi
blame
schemes.
network marketing in the end.
Sure, sure. And later they end up blaming it on network marketing. No, network marketing has never done anybody any harm. So I never blame a network marketing company. Uh, Maybe it's your comp plan, which is not
Oh
good.
wow.
Maybe it's your comp plan. So you just have to uh, adjust, find a better organization with a better comp plan. Have my people done it, Ima?
Yes, 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 they have.
Hey, Ose Africa. Yeah. But so we move. Yes, we move.
Yes, so it's not
Okay,
stopping anything.
sure, it's not stopping us. Now, so thank you for the elaboration over there. My next question to you is like, what actually collapses a Ponzi scheme? Okay, and what actually makes a network marketing company to survive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because let's say if we are having
Okay.
a system, a pyramid, and let's say every day people are recruiting or people are coming on board and they are not even working,
Yes.
but we get new people on board, at least they are still going to get the monies that they were promised, right?
So I didn't get that.
So
The line
I'm
was breaking
saying,
for me.
what makes Ponzi schemes not reliable, or what makes them collapse as compared to network marketing? Like what makes network marketing succeed, and what makes Ponzi schemes fail? Because in Ponzi schemes, let's say their system is to recruit people, they take the money from the new members to pay the old members. That's how it works. And let's say we get people who are recruiting every
Yes.
day. Do you think it should collapse? Because at least the money that they were promised, they are being paid because they are getting new recruitment. People are joining, even though there is no product going out there. Do you think it can stand the test of time?
Okay. First we have to understand that Ponzi schemes are built with the intention to rip people off, so they never stand the test of any time.
Thank you.
Once they get the amount of money they are looking for, they shut down. They
Thank you.
shut down immediately. The people who started everything, giving you the promises of so much money and riches and financial freedom, once they get the amount of money they were looking to rip people off from, they shut down the whole system. It crashes.
Sure.
It's not like anything happens, but they've just taken money from people over a period of time, and these things don't usually last for up to a year. Most of them,
Sure.
some of them last for a year, and then they make everybody believe, okay, this thing has been around, and then boom, they strike once people start going in with major investments, big money.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
So that's basically how that works. But now with a network marketing, company, it's different because now they have a product or a service. You understand? And people are getting results from using this. And that is the reason they are opening their mouth to tell other people about it. Okay. So now how they keep staying in business is one, the quality of their product or service they are rendering. Since it is something that has become a need base, something that people keep demanding for, so it puts the people who are even in the business in the reorder business. I don't know if you understand me.
Yeah, I understand you
Rather than
perfectly.
put them in the market to be, yes, rather than put them in the market looking for people to get what they have, they are just being moved from this person to this person based on the information or the results they've gotten from the product or service, and more people come into the business through that system. So basically, you have people who one, have a product, which is the most important thing, and a service to render people. They have value to give to people, and
Sure.
people keep on coming to get this particular value from them. So the company is making sales by the people who are coming to use the product or service. You
Mm-hmm.
understand?
I
So
understand.
that is what keeps these companies afloat.
Sure,
The
sure, sure.
influx of people who keep coming into the into the business to use the product or to use the service.
Thank you.
It's as
Thank you.
simple as that.
Thank you so much for the clarification. So, guys, if you are watching,
Yeah,
that
and
is how.
another thing,
Okay.
yeah, and another thing is based on the fact that these companies are not spending huge amounts of money on advertisements. Because if you look at major brands that we see their adverts on TV, they pay so much money to make
Sure,
sure those adverts are in our faces all the time. And
sure,
most of these major brands convert into sales, but now convert that advertisement into sales. But now look at a company that's just starting off and is going ham, is going really hard with uh, advertisements for their company or for the product or service they render. Most of these
sure,
companies don't even make the money back from that. But now the capital that should have gone into this, the companies are putting the money back into product research, into creating high quality and high end products, and making sure they have sorted out distribution and everything just for the members. So they have enough to make sure that they are steady putting out quality, and it's guaranteed
sure,
because
sure,
they are not spending so
sure,
much to get people to know about
sure.
this.
Thank you so much for the clarification. I think we have a question over here from Antoine Ase,
Okay.
Asilenu. Antoine, I see you. He said, "Hi, Mr. Yao." And his question is, how does network marketing work? How does network marketing works? I think you just explained it, but for the sake of clarification, could you just touch on it just a little bit before we proceed? So his question is, how does network marketing works? Work,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. Network marketing is more or less an advanced version of sales or franchising, if you're conversant with those two business models. But now it's like a mixture of both. It's a more enhanced version of those two business models, whereby the company takes the money they should have given, like I just said right
Radio
now, to
stations, television.
advertisements. The company
Sure.
takes the money they should have put into, yeah, to the televisions, to the radio, to set up billboards. And instead of doing that to market their product on social media, having their page and everything, what they do is they get distributors, they get people who want to use that product or service and get results and are willing to use it and share their story, basically,
Sure.
or their testimony with the next man. This could be their neighbor, this could be their friend, this could be total strangers who see would, get value from using this particular product or service. And what they do is educate the next man about it.
That is it.
And from this person keying into the business for the product or the opportunity that it has to offer as being a distributor, the company compensates whoever introduced them into that particular business. So it's not taking money from Peter to pay Paul.
That
Rather,
is it.
I tell Paul about an opportunity and Paul keys into it, and I get a percentage of Paul's, key in to the
That is
system.
it. That is it. And
That's basically it.
yeah, to add to what you just said, it's basically just like the things we do in our normal day-to-day activities. Like you, most of the times recommend a food joint to someone, a barber shop to someone, a salon to someone, and the shop owner or the food seller does not give you anything.
Yes, yes.
But network company is saying that we recommend our product.
And we do this every day
That is it.
unconsciously.
That is the normal life that we are living. So what we are doing daily, the next web company is saying that do that thing that you are doing, but this time around, do it in the name of this company and get paid for it. So it's basically you recommending
Exactly,
a
exactly.
company to your friend. Your friend joins, we give the person uh product worth the amount of money he registered with. So that is one thing that kills me about network marketing. So the monies that you sign up with, we give you an equivalent of products that's worth that monies that you sign up with, and that is the best deal you can ever get. So if you decide to sell those products, you can even make more profit than your capital that you invested in. So basically, to make everything simple for us to understand, that's a how network marketing company operates. And I think he has understood very well. So he says, okay, okay. And thanks for your question. Very soon we'll be drawing down the curtains. What is your advice to people who wants to go into network marketing and people who are into network marketing
Okay.
and they are not working. I know people who have been in the industry for just 3 months. They are not seeing figures, and they go like, "I'm tired already." Like people like that need some sort of motivation. What do you have to tell them? Are you there? I think there was a breakage. If you can hear me, let me know. Or should I repeat myself?
So I don't know if you can hear me, but the stuff
There is a breakage over there.
okay now I
So
can hear you.
I'll like I don't know. I think it's okay now. Can you hear me? Whoa, whoa, whoa. We almost done. Network shouldn't do us like that. The network shouldn't do the network with Wofadino like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So, guys, if you're watching, we have a channel on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, we have a channel on YouTube. Please go to the network with Wofadino and subscribe and share. Help us reach 1K. That is our target for the first 3 months. Uh, as Ima is trying to connect back with us, can you hear me, Energy? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can you please hear me, Energy? Oh, it's okay. Just as he's trying to connect, let's. I think you're okay now. Can you hear me? Whoa, network. So, just as I was saying, please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Help us push to the top. Please subscribe. So, Energy, if you can hear me, can you please uh, give us your closing remarks, your advice to people who wants to join network marketing and people who are into Ponzi schemes and people who are into network marketing, yet they are failing to work. What is your advice to them before we wrap up? Are you there? We finally lost energy. We finally lost. Okay, you back? Yo, bro. Your network. I don't know if you can hear me, but if you can, let me know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can you hear me, Energy? Okay, so just as I was saying, find yourself a good network marketing company and join, invest. And one thing about network marketing companies is that you build for generations. You don't build for yourself only. You build for your generations, not generations. So you build for yourself, your kids, their children, their children's children, like so it goes. So find yourself a good network marketing company and join. Energy, if you can hear me, can you wrap up for us? Uh, if you can't too, I think we will end the show right now because I think the message that you wanted to send this evening uh, has been sent very well. Has been sent very well. So if you can go back to watch the videos again and understand everything that you've said this evening. So tonight we spoke about network marketing and Ponzi schemes. Network marketing and Ponzi schemes. There is a big difference between network marketing and Ponzi schemes. Don't let anyone use Ponzi scheme as network marketing for you or to you. So do your research, join a good network marketing scheme, and make sure you work when you join network marketing. Next week, we are going to come your way again. And until we meet again, please stay safe and be good. Have a good evening.